What is up guys, Thunder Studios here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes Voyager class Flatline. So Flatline here I believe is based off the IDW comics, and he isn't exactly accurate to those comics, but the general shaping is almost there. But as you can see, this is just a retool repaint of the Armada Red Alert mold that came out, I think at the start of last year, whenever I think maybe a wave 1 of Age of the Primes, but it still holds up really well. Like, this might be one of like my favorite molds from Age of the Primes so far, and he was on my top 10 list last year. And with this deco, this brand new deco, I might like this mold even more. So as you can see, it is predominantly red and black, aside from that one Decepticon logo there. And this transparent red plastic set is actually really nice. It's quite like vibrant, and the red paint is also like very vibrant, especially in like little parts where the light is hard to reach. It is very vibrant on the shins as well, and on the sides of here, and on the back, which is mostly for vehicle mode. Now, and he also has light piping in the back of his head, which is also nicely painted in this silver color, which looks really good. My favorite part about this guy is the head sculpt, which just nails the character, in my opinion. It looks very accurate. Now, as for his accessories, he only comes with a few. The first one being this tip, which does have a 3mm port there, 5mm port at the back, and is boss effect compatible. He also comes with this triple barreled tip, which has the same ports, and it's like triple barreled on the end. And he also came with one other thingy that I misplaced or lost, which kind of sucks, but it's not really integral to the figure. What you can do is, since this is a retool from Red Alert, his hand does come off, revealing a 5mm peg, and you can swap it with any of the interchangeable like pieces. You can have him like with that, or the triple barreled gun, which looks pretty good, but I just prefer him to have it with a hand. As for his other accessory, which is actually pretty cool, it continues from Red Alert, which is just this gun that folds out on the top of the shoulder, which is for Red Alert basically. But what you can do is take this off, since it's on a 5mm peg, and what shows on the box art is him holding it, which I think works for Flatline much better. But this isn't really like the best gun shape, since it does have the light bar there, and you know, you can swap the tip for like the triple barrel one or this one if you did want to, but I just prefer to keep it like this. And that is pretty much it for the robot mode of Flatline. There isn't too much to say about it, because I already covered this extensively in my original Red Alert review, but the colors do so much heavy lifting for this guy. I definitely prefer Red Alert over this, just because the colors on that are more iconic, but yeah, its color scheme is doing quite a lot of heavy lifting for this guy. As for his articulation, he's just got a very stiff ball joint at the head on my copy, which can look up and down, and he also has a second joint in the neck, mainly due to the transformation. The arms are on soft ratchets, they go out, bicep rotation, elbow band, like basically folded up fully, and wrist rotation. He also has a waist joint that is a little bit limited due to the backpack, but you can always lift that up. The legs kick forward about that far. If you lift up the backpack, back that far. Thigh rotation, just a 90-degree knee bend, and ankle tilt, which can go up, but that is mainly due to the transformation as well. So yeah, he's very solid and posable. Yeah, he just feels really good to handle, apart from that stiff head, but it works. As for the transformation for this guy, it's very simple. You're just going to start by using the inbuilt weapon storage in his legs and just putting these bits in there just to get them out of the way. You can store them in alternate mode, but yeah, it doesn't look too good using these ports on the top. Once you have done that, you just move the head back a little bit and take this part fold that up, and then there's this part comes down, fold the head in, and that's that. Then you take this back part, fold this down, and this is where you would have stored the other accessory, but I did have it stored there, but I'm pretty sure it fell out, which, yeah, really sucks. You just fold the legs up like this, fold these parts in, fold the feet down like this, bend at the shins, so fold them past these, like that, and then once you have done that, just connect them to this up here, and just rotate the doors. I completely messed up the order of operations, so apologies for that, but you click the arms into the doors, and the hands into the arms, that, and do the same on the other side, and just fold them to the middle and connect them. Then once you have done that, then do the transformation on the legs, and make sure that pegs in to the top. Yeah, this part does like to come off quite a lot, but yeah, there is the transformation done for Flatline. So let's take a closer look at his alternate mode. Taking a look at Flatline in his alternate mode, you can see the colors do quite a lot of work on this alternate mode. As you can see, there's like a little heartbeat thingy with like it going flat, hence the name. And I do really like these red mud guards there. I wish they did that on the front, but I'm not entirely sure that's accurate to the character. I do appreciate the red stripe down at the bottom. And one thing I really like about this is that he has clear plastic inserts, so you don't get all that paint mismatching, which is really nice to see. And as you can see up the top, there is the Minicom port, since this was for Armada Red Alert, and he has the light bar still. And there's some vents at the back, which are painted in red nicely. And as you can see from the bottom here, it folds up really well into a very solid feeling alternate mode. This is definitely why he's worth the Voyager price point. The plastic feels really dense, and he feels really good quality. Like, if he was a deluxe, then wouldn't it feel as nice as this guy does. And he also has pinned on wheels, so yeah, if he was a deluxe, these would definitely 100% be mushroom pegged. And he can roll along really nicely. And if you did want to, you can flip this down and use it as a gun in vehicle mode, but that leaves a big gap there, so I don't really like to do that. So that is pretty much it for alternate mode, so let's get this guy transformed back up, and I'll give you my final thoughts. And here we have Flatline transformed back up in a pretty cool pose here. And I forgot to mention, if you did want, you can have the arm flaps down. So overall, this is a very solid feeling figure. Like, I already liked Red Alert, that was on my top 10 list last year, if you didn't watch that. And I definitely recommend go checking out that review, because I am a little bit more in depth. But yeah, as repaints go, this is very solid. Like, he's probably gonna get maybe a 7 or an 8, 7.5 out of 10. He's just good, but I really do like the colors and how vibrant the red is, especially being painted onto black. That's very impressive by Hasbro. But I do just prefer Red Alert overall, because he is a little bit more iconic. But yeah, don't let that stop you from getting this figure, because it is a very solid pickup. And if he's anything like Red Alert, he'll definitely go on clearance. So yeah, I definitely recommend picking up one while you can. And if you can't find this guy, probably get Red Alert instead. Yeah, some places you can still find Red Alert. It just proves how slept on this mold is, and that particular figure, especially considering how big Armada is. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on this figure down below. And I do just want to apologize for not uploading for the past, 30 days is it now? I've just been experiencing stuff in my personal life, and burnout, and whatever. So yeah, hopefully I'll post much more videos soon, and more live streams. Peace.